Welcome to Thursday Night Live, presented by St. Thomas Crew. This is something new. This is something that I don't think any program has ever done before. We're going to be, of course the coronavirus, it's kept us from the church. But this is going to be the new Crew. This is going to be Crew every Thursday. We are going to bring you live in the studio. We're going to bring you something new topics, new skits, new segments. We're going to have Saint Facts. We're going to have movies. This is going to be the new Crew, of course, until this virus passes us. We're going to have a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of coffee. There's going to be a lot of mezza, as you can see. We're going to do it right. Let's see here. So we miss our Crew students. We miss them a lot, but I think this is going to be very fun. And I think our Crew students, as well as everyone else who is watching, will enjoy this show. So today, the topic is going to be honoring your mother and father. So we love our Crew kids. Our Crew kids, they show us a lot of respect. They're great kids. You guys know who you are. You know who you are. You know how great you guys are. But we just want to address the topic of honoring your mother and father. Lent's coming to an end. And Lent is a time for us to grow stronger in our faith. And just our character should grow stronger after Lent. So we want to address an important topic to our Crew students and everyone else out there. Just about respect and honoring your mother and father, respecting your elders. And so we do have a few guests here tonight. We got Brandon Karana. We got Sean Dato. So Brandon Karana... There you go. Show them out. So obviously they dialed in. They were kind enough to spare some of their time to dial in and talk to us about this today. So Brandon Karana actually has 11 doctorate degrees, 12 bachelor's degrees in honoring your mother and father. Very smart guy. Sean Dato, this guy's accepted 19 Nobel Peace Prizes just on honoring your mother and father. I don't understand this guy. But anyway, so tonight's episode, it's going to be wild. There's going to be the couple guest speakers. We got coronavirus-free pizza that we're going to show you guys. Dr. Matt Youssef invented this pizza. It's nuts. It's delicious. And it's going to cure anybody that eats it. Also, we're going to have a mixtape workout. We're going to have a workout mixtape. We're going to have a movie premiere. We're going to have a movie premiere tonight. So you guys stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of exciting stuff. There's going to be a lot of coffee, toilet paper, and mezza. Cheers.
All right, how's it going, Crew? We're out here in quarantine. This is day unknown. God knows how many days I've been stuck inside this house, but it's all right because we're out here. We're going to make some pizza. So we got our dough in our pan all flattened out. We made the dough earlier. We're going to put our sauce right here in the middle. We're going to spread it out all evenly across the dough. We got to put some more. Got extra sauce. Some extra sauce. All right, that's perfectly evened out. All right, I'm gonna get some cheese, some mozzarella cheese. We're gonna be Italian for a second. We're gonna salt bay it up in here, all over. Oops, we're gonna clean that up later. It's all right. Some more cheese around here. All right. Okay. Now we got a list of what my mom wanted on her pizza. All right, we got some veggies. So we got some green peppers up in here on the pizza. I'm gonna finish up the green peppers. All right, she wanted some mushrooms. Sprinkle it all over, evenly around. All right, gonna get some onions over the whole pizza. All right, what else did she want? She wanted some olives. Black olives around the pizza. We got to get some protein in, but my mom, she's not eating meat today. So we got some shrimp. We'll sprinkle the shrimp around here. All right. What else do we got? We got some tomatoes that we're going to put on her pizza because she likes tomatoes on her pizza, but only on one side. All right. Some basil. Some oregano. All right, there you have it. That's our quarantine pizza.
Welcome back to the show. That was crazy. Coronavirus healing pizza. Did you guys see that? I don't believe what I just saw. I was not expecting that. Dr. Matt Youssef has formulated this pizza for the world. Out of the goodness of his heart, formulated this pizza. This is going to heal the coronavirus. Once this pizza hits your lower intestine, absorbs all the nutrients from the pizza, coronavirus healed. Rumor has it, don't at me. Anyone you touch after eating this pizza will become immune and healed from the coronavirus as well. But don't at me. So I need you guys right now. If you're watching this show, I would pick up the phone, order some carry out, call the pizza place. Hey, I want that coronavirus-free pizza. I'm watching Crew Night Live. The whole world's watching this right now. Get you a slice of pizza. Don't go drive and get it. We don't want to do that. There's an executive order. Stay in your house. So please, call right now. Coronavirus pizza. Order you one. Watch the show. Enjoy. Okay? Get healed. Get blessed. Anyway, back to the show. We got two very, very special, well-educated, well-awarded guests here. We got Brandon Karana. Brandon Karana has so many degrees. He's got like 20-something, a mix of bachelor's degrees, medical degrees, all on honoring your mother and father. This guy, he got no room on the wall. He's got all these degrees on the wall. He's got no room in his house. Sean Dato. This guy has like 19 Nobel Peace Prizes. How do you have 19 Nobel Peace Prizes? All on one thing, honoring your mother and father. The guy, he knows what he's talking about. The world knows him. He's a very well awarded guy for what he does. He's a good guy. Anyway, so we're going to start now. Oh, how did I forget? My assistant, Jeremy Gabara. Jeremy Gabara is going to be with us week in and week out, making sure this show runs smoothly. Guess what? When I need coffee, he brings me coffee. When I need water, he brings me water. When I need a mezza, he brings me mezza.
Anything for you, Omar.
Anything takes care of all technical difficulties, okay? So we got Jeremy with us. Right now, I want to start with Sean Dato, Mr. 19 Nobel Peace Prizes, okay? We're talking Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King. We're talking all these historic people that have changed the world. They got one Nobel Peace Prize each. Sean Dato's got 19. And he's on the show, and you're watching him. Sean Dato, how you doing today?
No, I'm doing great, Omar, and I'm really excited to be here with you. That's all I can say. I'm excited and I'm pumped, and I can't wait to share my story with you and your fans.
Thank you, Sean. Hey, we're glad to have you. We're glad to have you. We are happy to have you. Okay, so Sean, let's get right to it. I've heard that you had a difficult time with your parents when you were younger. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, of course, Omar. So when I was younger, I had that mentality, that mindset that I know what's best for me and I know what I desire and I'm going to achieve what I desire. And I'm going to do whatever I want. I didn't really care what my parents thought or what their interests were for me. You know, I wanted to do what I want, and I thought I was always right. And little did I know I was very wrong in thinking that.
Oh, wow. Hey, that sounds interesting. Can you tell me any more? Can you elaborate any more on that?
Yeah, so it all happened after this one incident. You know, I was late night gaming. You know, it was about playing Call of Duty. I was gaming or whatever. Mom comes in the basement. She's like, "Sean, you gotta go to sleep. We have church in the morning." And I was like, "I'm fine, whatever." Climb into my bed. Wait till she falls asleep, and I snuck back to the basement. And there I am playing my Xbox. About 5 or 6 in the morning, I fell back asleep on the couch. And little did I know, you know, my parents came to wake me up, and I was like, I'm tired, whatever. And I ended up missing Mass and missing receiving Jesus and those church donuts, all because I wanted to game and do what I thought was best, even though I realized I was very wrong in doing that.
Wow, Sean. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, so definitely you were wrong. You were wrong at that point. I can tell you that. I'm sure our audience can the ones that know what's right and wrong can tell you the same thing, Sean. So I'm glad that you realized that and you learned from those experiences and you woke up. You know, you blessed up and realized that what you're doing was wrong, and you know you gotta start honoring your mother and father.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I realized in disrespecting my parents, not only did I hurt them, I ended up hurting God at the same time, which which hurt me even more, and I felt so bad for doing that. You know, it's just not good to disrespect your parents. You end up hurting more people than you think, especially when you hurt God.
You also hurt yourself too.
I'm sorry, Jeremy. Say that again.
I said you also hurt yourself too.
That's right. Assistant Jeremy chiming in. Not supposed to be chiming in as my assistant, but he's wise. So he's different. I let him chime in. Let's see here. Sean, I appreciate all that input. Appreciate the story. Okay, so yeah, just looking through, I had just had my assistant Jeremy upload me the agenda here. So yes, indeed. So like I appreciate your story. I think it really ties into which commandment was it? That's the 23rd. No, let's see. 12 minus 4 minus divided by 18. 3 minus 2. Pour some coffee. Think about this. Fourth commandment. Sean, fourth commandment. Am I correct?
Yes, Omar, you are correct. The fourth commandment is honor your father and mother. And Omar, after this show, I think I'm gonna suggest some books for you. Maybe Catechism of the Catholic Church, as well as like a 7th grade algebra book too. That might help you out in little math cases. But yeah, definitely the fourth commandment: honor your father and mother. It's an important one.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, Sean. Even with your Nobel Peace Prizes, you want to throw jabs on my show, you better start showing some respect. Don't get smart. Anyway, thank you for being on the show. Anyway, hopefully Brandon Carana is not as smart aleck as Sean Dato. Anyway, Sean Dato, thank you for the input. Very smart guy. 19 Nobel Peace Prizes. 19. Okay, Sean, I'm going to look into that book that you told me to get because I am struggling with math a little bit. So, just want you guys to know that, in fact, right now, it is Corona time. So we're going to take a commercial break. Thank you, Sean, for being on the show. And, hey, we'll be right back with our second guest, Brandon, Mr. 20-something degrees on the wall, Corona.
Yo, what's up, guys? St. Thomas Crew tonight live. My name's Chris, and this is Mother Mary here, and we're going to talk to you about the Saint of the Week. Now, the Saint of the Week today is St. Maximilian Kolbe. Now, St. Maximilian Kolbe was a priest during the time of World War II, where the German Nazis were planning to kill different races, different groups. And so St. Maximilian Kolbe, what he's known for is a special devotion to Mother Mary. Wherever he would go, he would bring Mother Mary with him, and even into the concentration camp himself. And now, the one day, there was this one guy, he had a family, and he was going to be put on to die. Now, St. Maximilian Kolbe, learning from the Bible, learning from Jesus, learning from Mother Mary, to give up one's life for the other, he did that. He took that guy's place, the guy who had a family, and so that he could live, and so St. Maximilian Kolbe, he died for his faith. Now, he's the patron saint of drug addicts, prisoners, families, and the pro-life movement. And his feast day is celebrated on August 14th. Thank you, guys. See you.
What's going on, fellas? It's game day. It's Chris School here. You already know the deal. But you already know something? Every day is game day in this quarantine. Every single day. We cannot lose our grind. Every single day. We're going to be here. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been losing my mind a little bit in this quarantine. Left is right. Right is left. Up is down. Down is up. Rizoraka is Fasulia. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Everything's going backwards for me. I'm going to be honest. But it doesn't matter because we're still getting our grind in. Every single day we're getting our grind in. Like right now. We at home. We getting in our grind. It doesn't matter. Whatever we do, we get in our grind. Does not matter. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to go. Let's go.
Boys, how's it going? It's Fadi Shimon here. I'm hoping you're all having a great Thursday, and I'm hoping you and your families are staying safe and healthy. 2 interesting facts about me. 1, I was born in Malta. It's the 10th smallest country in the world. It's a small island off the coast of Italy. And 2, I had a run-in with the cartel on my vacation in Cancun. Luckily, Jesus had another plan for me, and I'm alive and healthy, and everything came out okay.
Jeremy. What did I tell you about the mesa tray? What did I tell you about the mesa tray?
You said you
Where are
want
the
extra
apricots?
green ones.
No
Extra
dried
green-
apricots. No dried cranberries. Come on, man. Besta,
Sorry.
man. Come on.
Sorry, doing my best here.
Besta way.
All I got is a mouse.
The next commercial break, You're gonna come all the way to my house and fill that tray with what I want it filled with. And the coffee got cold.
Right on it. Right on it.
Coffee got cold. Don't worry about it, Habibi. I gotta humble myself. Hussa, whatever you need though, you let me know, okay?
Thank you, Habibi.
Habibi, you need coffee? I'll come to your house, bring you coffee.
For you, Habibi, anything.
Anyway, Jeremy, we got guests, please. Brandon, you're our next guest on the show. Brandon, I gotta know. Jeremy, Brandon, I gotta know. Where do you put all these degrees? How do you find the room? Do you put them in the garage, basement? Where do you hang these all up at?
Well, listen up, man. First off, I just want to say, thank you, Mr. Calabat, for having me on the show. I really do, envy. Not just envy. Envy is the wrong word, but I really do appreciate all the great things that you guys do at Crew, and I just want to say that this show is awesome. Shout out to Mr. Gabar over there for being the do-it-all guy, the man that gets the job done. And Sean, I just want to say thank you for your input. That I learned a lot from everything you said, and a lot of us go through different things in our life. But when it comes to my degrees, it's all up here. Paper. Why should I kill a tree? Why should I kill a tree? We're trying to save the world. We're not trying to end it. So keep it up here. That's where it matters.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, Brandon, I gotta tell you, if you get one more degree, that's a lot of paper. I mean, one more degree, they're gonna probably come after you for like deforestation or something. You gotta take it easy, man.
So that's why, like I said, after like the 13th degree, I decided I'm going paperless. Just that's the new move. Go paperless.
Okay, hey, paperless.
Yeah.
Don't chase the paper, man. Don't chase paper.
Mm-hmm. Only kind of paper I got in my house.
Money does not leave.
Only kind of paper I got in my house is this.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
That grade A.
That's right. Assistant Jeremy went and, he cut some old ladies in line at Costco, got us some toilet paper. God bless him. That's Jeremy's cat. Anyway, so Brandon, we want to hear from you about how you were taught to honor your father and mother from a young age. Can you give us an outlook of your experiences?
So, I've kind of given this talk in the past, different times. Never over the virtual internet webs, whatever you want to call these things. I don't even know. I'm not hip about it. All my degrees are from back in the day. 1970, 1960, 1980, 1950.
Where those jackets from?
Yeah, exactly. My gray hair's from there too. So, but anyways, one thing that people kind of think of a blessing or a curse is when I was younger, I was kind of the only child till I was about 5 or 6 years old. So during this time, I had the opportunity of living with my grandparents lived with us and my aunt lived with us. So it was kind of different family dynamic. My dad was working all day, working a lot of hours. My mom was in college. She was taking, college courses. So I was stuck at home with my grandma. You guys know how grandmas are. My grandma's one of those grandmas that only speaks Chaldean. She doesn't speak English. She doesn't speak Arabic. She speaks straight Chaldean. So I learned Chaldean at a young age, but there was one thing that my grandma always pointed out to me. Because when I was a kid, I was, crybaby. I always wanted my parents to be home and stuff like that. So I always, would tell my grandma, hey, grandma, in Chaldean, of course, I miss dad, I miss mom, whatever. And I felt kind of lonely. As a kid, where are my parents, But my grandma told me something when I was very young. She said, Brony, your dad and your mom, they're sacrificing for you. Your dad is working all day. Your mom is educating. She's learning. She's trying to learn as much as possible so they can be the best parents for you. They want you to be comfortable. They want you to be, to have everything the right way. To have everything for you be comfortable. They don't want it to be like how it was for themselves, struggling to survive when they came. Like now I'm sitting. We're all wearing nice clothes. I got me a nice haircut. We're blessed. We're sitting here. We're at our houses. We're talking about Crew. We're laughing. We're enjoying. Drinking coffee, drinking straight water. We have all these blessings. We have our beautiful church. We have all our friends, and that came at the sacrifice of our parents and of their parents. So they sacrificed so much for us. Why wouldn't we want to respect them? Why wouldn't we want to honor their legacy? No, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my gosh, look at me. My grandma taught me how to respect my parents when I was a kid. You think there wasn't times in my life where I yelled at my parents and I got mad at them and, I was annoying and so many different things. There was many times like this. We're all sinners. We're not perfect. But the point of this is that we're built up on the sacrifice of our parents. Now, some people will say, well, what if my dad's not around? What if my mom's not around? What if they are, but they don't care about me? Well, here's the thing. Do 2 wrongs make a right? Do 2 wrongs make a right? Just because I'm sorry to hear that something's not going on in your life. Is you being sad about it and then in turn giving that to other people going to make it better? No. God blessed us. God told us to forgive. And I'm sure we don't know what's going on in our families' lives. But the point of it is that no matter what, we have ourselves, we have our own self respect. We have to honor our elders. Again, we wouldn't be here without our parents, no matter what they put us through. So for me, the way I kind of think of it is that since I was young, I established these building blocks. And I want to be just as great of a parent for my kids in the future, God willing. And just that way that they can learn like what it means to honor your parents. Because like we're all sitting here, right? Omar, Jeremy, Sean, we wouldn't be where we're at without our parents. We wouldn't be who we are. They helped define us. They taught us things. They, without their wisdom and knowledge, we wouldn't be where we're at.
Wow, Brandon, thank you. I really appreciate that input. That was some great content right there. I hope everyone watching this was really attentive to that. Brandon, really thank you. I appreciate that. That was some wise words. I don't know how you don't have any Nobel Peace Prizes. Doesn't make any sense to me after what I just heard.
I just don't have the beard for it, man. I just don't have the beard.
No, that's right. You don't need a beard for that. You need wisdom. Wisdom's not here. It's here.
I don't know. Everyone that I know that has a beard is one of the smartest guys I ever met.
Nah, it's just like it's a cover up. It's a show. It's nothing. Beard's nothing. Under that beard, nothing. Anyway, Brandon, is there any advice or final words you would like to share with the audience on our topic, just real quick, about honoring your mother and father? Maybe just one. Hit them with one solid, something good.
So, with that being said, I kind of go back to my faith. Okay, so I don't know. Many of you guys know who St. Paul is, right? St. Paul used to be Saul. He used to persecute Christians. Now, this man Saul was known at the time after Jesus' passing of, martyring and attacking and persecuting Christians heavily. And then most of us will know the story, and if you don't, look it up. St. Paul, one of the greatest, has so many letters in the Gospels. I mean, so many letters in the New Testament. I'm sorry. One of his predominant letters that I like to listen to, because when we're younger, we go to communion and they teach us. So I remember my communion teacher. She brought up the letter to the Ephesians because this is one of the letters where you kind of see the definition of how they define the fourth commandment. Now, in this fourth commandment, if you go to Ephesians chapter 6, verses 1 through 4, you have here, it says, "Children, obey your parents, for this is right. Honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment with a promise, that it may go well with you and that you may have a long life on earth. Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up with the training and instruction of the Lord." So what is St. Paul saying here? St. Paul is saying, out of the commandments, the first 3 commandments is kind of telling you what to do. Telling you how to hold yourself, right? Hold yourself towards God, to praise God. But with the 4th commandment, we have a different switch here. You're making a promise. You're making a promise to honor your parents. You're not doing it for yourself. In a sense, you are, to preserve yourself from mortal sin. But again, you are making a promise to God that you will honor your parents. And how does St. Paul go on to say this? He says, if you do this, you will live a long life on earth. And how does that make sense? You got to think about it. How does that make sense? In a sense, if you honor your parents and you realize the fruits that they gave you, the blessings that they gave you, in turn, you can take those blessings and use them in your own life and give them to others. And then it goes on to say, fathers, this to the parents, and same thing with mothers. Do not provoke your children to anger. You don't want to make your kids resent you. In the meantime, sometimes out of love, things are understandable. But it says, bring them up with training and instruction. We are called kind of like a shepherd. The greatest shepherd of them all, Jesus Christ. And then he has his shepherds, the Pope, the bishops, the priests. Then it goes from, but popes, bishops, and priests aren't in our houses. Our parents are in our houses. So they're the shepherds to our kids. So bring them up. Teach your kids right and wrong. Teach them how to love people. Teach them how to spread love. That's what God wanted. That's what Jesus wanted. That's all that Jesus proclaimed on the life on earth. He died for us to save us from hell, to save us from sin, to give us the opportunity to get to heaven. So that's kind of the last advice I would like to give. Because in my own faith life, how it's brought me to this level of just having respect for my family, respect for people around me. Because Without that respect, we lose ourselves. We become a version of ourselves that is toxic, a version of ourselves that doesn't see the right things in life. And that's kind of all I have to say. I'm sorry I kind of went on for a long time, but I could go on for years and years.
Hey,
But hey,
that's what you're here for. All those degrees. You think I was to bring you on here to talk for 2 minutes? Come on, what are you, crazy, man? That was beautiful. All that wisdom.
Mhm.
I need to hear it. Jeremy, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Call whoever handles all those Nobel stuff, peace prizes, whatever. I need him to order Brandon Carana. Trust me, they know who I am. Tell him, Brandon Carana, right now, I need 20 Nobel Peace Prize awards shipped to Brandon Carana's house right now.
20. Where am I going to put them?
But, hey, you'll find the room, just like you found the room for the degrees. So the degrees go on the wall. The Nobel Peace Prizes, you'll put them like on a shelf or something. You'll find the room for it. Don't worry. It was easy.
Locked and loaded, shipped, ready for action.
Perfect. Brandon Carana, congratulations.
Nobel Peace
20
Prize.
Nobel Peace Prizes, just like that. Now,
Congratulations.
you got more
Thank
than
you,
Sean
Mr.
Dado.
Calvin.
Sean Dado got 19.
Well, Sean, don't worry. I'll give you one. You'll get the 20. I'll get the 19.
No, why don't you guys just break one of them in half? We'll split it.
Equality. You got
That's it, man.
You
What are you
got
guys doing? Hey, we're not communists, so you cut that out. But after all, we are not communists. Okay, so
With that being said, I think that you were telling us, Mr. Calabat, you were telling us like there's some movie or something you're going to be showing us. I forgot what you were saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you guys. So once again, Sean, Brandon, thank you for being on the show. Thank you for all that wisdom. That was just a lot of good stuff right there. A lot of great content. I appreciate you guys. I hope my audience today was attentive, and I hope they'll take these teachings from here today. Lent's coming to an end. I hope they'll take what they learned today and just absorb it all and practice it. Practice what they learn. End their Lent strong and carry it on, because of course Lent is making yourself stronger. You're supposed to come out of Lent stronger. So hopefully this helps everybody that's watching this right now. And hey, we gotta have some fun, right? We got a very solid movie production produced by my very own assistant right here, Jeremy Gabara, who hasn't brought me coffee all show. Iced coffee right here. I don't drink that. He knows I don't drink that. The mezza has not been filled, but he produced a very, very good movie. Him and how did I not mention him? Dylan Dado. Dylan Dado is Sean Dado's brother. The only difference between Dylan Dado and Sean Dado are those Nobel Peace Prizes. There's a 19 Nobel Peace Prize gap between the two, but Dylan Dado's still a very good guy, and he helped produce this movie with Jeremy Gabara.
I've heard that guy Dylan Dado's got like 19 Golden Globes. And like,
Unbelievable.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Great addition to the program.
Great director, great actor, producer. He's good at everything, Dylan Dado.
So with all this mess going around, I figured that there was definitely a need to come up with a movie. I actually came up with a real life situation. I saw it. One guy, I was driving home from Costco, who was sitting in his car. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "We're not allowed to leave our houses." I said, "What do you mean you're not allowed to leave your houses? You're sitting in a car." He said, "I know we're not allowed to leave our houses. I live in my truck." I said, "Hold on a second, man. You got a $60,000 truck. What do you mean you can't leave your truck? You can't leave?" He said, "Yeah, technically, I sold my house to my cat, so my cat's uncle can live there." And it was very, very, very weird. It was crazy. I saw it. It was really weird. Basically, what happened was the guy locked himself in his truck for 3 weeks long during this coronavirus, and it was insane. So I had to make a movie about it. We hired the best. We got the best. Got a clip. Going to play for you guys real soon. Check it out. It's going to be in theaters June 29 of this year, coming out. It's called Hillbilly Dilly, featuring Billy Dan. So you guys will definitely check it out. All right.
Jeremy, not only do I always question your duties as an assistant, just your lack of bringing me mezza and coffee. Now I'm starting to question your movie producing skills, but this right here, I'm confident that it's gonna turn the tide for you. I think this is gonna be a good one for you, and I think it's gonna be good. And I'm not gonna fire you. I think I'm gonna keep you on the show. I just got a good feeling about this one. I don't know. So anyway, go ahead and cue that, Jeremy. Go ahead and cue that trailer up right now.
Click.
Hello, everybody. It's Hillbilly Dill reporting to you live from my truck. I've been sleeping in it for about 3 weeks now. It's more comfortable than you think. You know, this whole coronavirus is going crazy. You know, I've had to make sure I'm well supplied for the next, 2 months. You know, I got in my supplies a Yeti cup, keep my chai elite warm for about 3 months. You know, can't go without that. I got a first aid kit just in case anybody tries me. You know, I self-revive myself real quick. I got this here hand sanitizer just in case I gotta kill any germs, you know. I got some peanut butter just in case I get hungry or want to set up some rat traps, you know, get some extra protein to eat. But you don't want to do that. That's how this whole Rona thing started, you know. I got, macaroni and cheese, but it ain't tasting so well. It's a little bit crunchier than I remember, but who knows? I haven't had this since I was a kid. Golly. And then I got my most trusted, my ever-ready flashlight, just in case I need a pow. You know, anybody scare the living out of them. But yeah. Best of all, if you know me, I love fishing. I got a fishing pole in the back. I could show you, but there might be some germs outside, you know. Jesus' disciples, some of them were fishermen, so must be a good way to provide, you know. Can't be that bad of career choice. So yeah. So y'all, I'm here to take you on this here journey through life as a quarantine Dylan, Hillbilly Dylan, okay. I'm prepared to take you guys through my journey. Show you guys my different skill sets, my tactical skill sets, my survivalist skill sets, you know, just be along for the ride. I don't fear nothing. I got my survivalist skills, my tactical skills. I don't fear no virus. I just trust in God and He will provide. Like I said, I don't fear nothing. Who goes there?
First, I'd like to apologize to all my viewers out there, all my crew brothers, anyone out there in the Chaldean Catholic Church that's watching this, anyone out there that's not in the Chaldean Catholic Church that's watching this. I want to apologize to you. I want to apologize to your eyes and your ears for what you just witnessed. I will make sure. I will pull every string I can to make sure that this movie does not hit theaters. I promise you this. Jeremy, we need to talk. The coffee, the mezza, and now the movie producing. Dylan Dato, I don't know. He's on his own, but we won't. I don't know, Jeremy. I'm just
Omar. This whole thing was your idea, dude. This was a masterpiece here. This is a masterpiece.
Jeremy.
I don't understand what you're seeing here.
Jeremy,
did you watch the same? Did we watch the same skit?
We watched the same skit, and here's all I have to say about what I just saw. Edit it out.
Whoa!
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go to the eye doctor once the coronavirus is over because I think I have permanent damage from what I just seen. And I think our viewers now have to deal with the coronavirus and the vision and hearing damage from what they just witnessed.
Well,
but I just hope that our viewers took away the wisdom from Brandon and Sean Dato today. Brandon Carana and Sean Dato.
Excellent.
They spoke
Excellent
some,
work.
it was very, very
Thank
good.
you for having us on the show.
So we still did take something very, very good away from this talk about honoring your mother and father. Lent's coming to an end. Let's be strong. Let's increase our faith. Lent's coming to an end. So, maybe, let's have everybody maybe just start praying a little bit more than they were, at the beginning or in the middle. Let's come to an end. Let's get stronger. So let's come out of Lent very strong and have a great year. We're not going to let this coronavirus set us back. We're going to pray. We're blessed. We're going to help each other through this, whatever happens after the coronavirus, we'll help each other through it, and we'll pray together. And, yeah.
One more thing, too, guys. Pray for us. Pray for everybody on the show. Pray for all your crew leaders.
Yes.
Pray for all the leaders in the church right now.
Yes.
And you know that we're praying for you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
This is family here right now. As far apart as we are, we're as close as we can ever be.
Amen.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
We'll catch you next week
On
from the Crew
TV.
Thursday Night Live.
Thursday Night Live.